friends think just because I live in Hawaii, I live in paradise. We're all just out here sipping Mai Tais and catching waves. Hell, I haven't been on a surfboard in 15 years.
Alexander actually personally called me and told me I booked it, and I was sitting there, yeah, okay, like trying not to make my voice quiver. I was so excited. I was just so honored to kind of carry out Alexander's words. I got to go underwater and scream, and I don't know, I thought it was beautifully written. That was one of my top scenes to film because she would recede into the water and be vulnerable for the first time underwater, and it was easy for me. It was selfishly my own therapy session.
My wife was launched from a powerboat and hit her head. And as if this weren't enough already.
You might not be able to hear this right now, but she was lonely.
Who is he? I'd like to know who the guy is that my wife was seeing.
On television, you do maybe 8 or 9 scenes a day, so it's very quick-paced, and you're trying to save money and not waste time. On a film, you get an entire day to film maybe 1 scene. So you have tons of time to explore different colors of the scene, different variables of the character, and that's fun to me because it's so much more creative and you have so much more freedom.
Dad, Sid's coming with us, okay?
Yeah, listen, Sid, what's going on this week is really a family matter. You understand? Sid's not going to be interested in meeting your grandparents. He's going to be bored stiff.
Dad, I told you that he was going to be with me. I'll be a lot more civil with him around.
What can I say?
When I read the script, the thing that I fell in love with her is she's very raw and unkempt and messy, and I love how Alexander Payne kept her that way and didn't try and cover up her dysfunction. He gave her bad language to use, and he gave her a sardonic attitude, and I really responded to that. It's very rare that you find scripts these days that depict a 17-year-old how they actually are in real life instead of making them beautified or glamorous or anything.
Caught her with a guy. What does that mean?
I was on my way to swim in the Black Point pool with Brandy, and suddenly I see Mom and some douchebag walking into a house. His house, I guess.
Just some guy. It could be anybody.
And he had his hand on her ass. It was gross.
He taught me how to be a better human being, and it wasn't even like he was preaching advice onto me or giving me specific words of wisdom. It was more of me watching him and the way he interacted in his daily life and just soaking it up and becoming more aware and expanding my consciousness to what he does in his life.